Hi there. I'm Miko Nehman. I'm with Century 21 Hometown Realty.
And I'm April Hugh. I'm with Century 21 Hometown Realty. And today we have Jim Ventriglia. I can't talk today. Can you just say his name,
Jim Ventriglia.
There you go.
Oh,
Jim is the former owner, broker of Central Coast Investments, and now is the owner of
Affordable Window Coverings.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Welcome.
Thank you. Well, glad to be here.
So how long have you been doing the window coverings?
Well, when I was doing my brokerage, we also managed property, and
Yes.
I kind of fell into it. You know, tenants beat the heck out of properties generally, and they beat the window coverings up most of all. And so I used to have somebody taking care of it. They didn't do a very good job, so I started myself doing the work about 20 years ago, and I continued on doing it. I enjoyed doing it. The owners wanted things they wanted product in their homes that was durable and inexpensive, but for their homes, they wanted the good stuff. So it evolved into a bigger business than I probably wanted it to at the time. So,
Well, because you were still doing real estate.
I was still doing real estate and managing property, although I was not doing much of the management other than the repairs and so on and so forth. So that's what really got me over 20 years ago doing what I'm doing now, and I enjoy it a whole bunch.
Okay. So it's you shifted gradually, kind of less and less real estate, or and then kind of evolved into this window covering.
Well, that I like about it, I do all the estimating.
Okay.
People will call, I'll go out, estimate, measure, provide the product, give them samples, and when they decide what they want to do, I give them a price. If they're up for that and they agree to that, then I order the product. It comes to me and I install it. So it's like doing an escrow in 5 days instead of 65 days. So
Yeah,
I like
that's
that.
great. Yeah,
So you have full-on, hands-on on the whole process.
I'm the owner, operator. I do pretty much what needs to be done as well as what I want to do.
Now, do you get rid of the old blinds or the old window coverings for people?
I do if they want me to. I don't charge, at this time I'm not charging a fee for doing that. If they're in good shape, I encourage them to donate them to Habitat for Humanity, and they get reused down the line. So we try not to just throw things out if we can help it.
So what areas do you cover?
Well, I have done work from San Ynez to Atascadero, but the majority of it is between Lompoc and Santa Maria, Napomo. I do a lot of that, and Rio Grande. I try to stay as local as I can.
Do you charge for estimates?
No, there's no charge for my estimates at all. So again, I don't have a showroom. So my showroom is the owner's living room, basically.
Right.
So you bring the samples?
I bring what I need to there. I have a conversation with them about what they want. A lot of people do not know what they want. So I have a fair amount of samples that I bring with me.
Do you find that things are backed up a little bit because of the current situation in our world? Are you having problems getting product in?
Well, fortunately, the company I am mainly involved with is a local or American company, family-owned business.
Oh, good.
And they have plants on both in San Diego and in Tallahassee, and they have some extruding plants within the center of the country.
Okay.
So it's American-made products.
That's nice.
And I like doing that.
Yes.
And we have everything that all the big companies have, and then some. And so it's nice to be able to provide that fairly local help. Like every other business, we've been affected by the COVID thing, where our suppliers and vendors have had some difficulty. We have seen some increase in time for delivery of product. However, we're pretty good. Most of our product comes to us within 3 to 4 weeks.
Oh, that's nice.
And sometimes sooner.
Oh, that's
That's
great.
really great. Is there warranties with the products too?
Oh, absolutely. We have warranties. Most of them are around 10 years, depending on the product, depending on the on the type of product that they pick. They vary, but it's generally a 10-year guarantee on material and workmanship.
Parts and things.
So
yeah.
what would you say would be the most popular window covering that people are kind of leaning towards right now?
Right now, I'm doing a lot of shutters for people,
Oh, okay.
and I'm doing a lot of motorized roller shades. Seems to be very, very popular. And it's very convenient. You get a remote. You also have the ability with the
Wow.
you also have the ability with the motorized roller shades to tie them into a hub, and you can tell Alexa to raise the living room.
Oh my
Part of a
gosh.
smart home, right?
You can say raise them 50% and they'll go up 50%.
Oh my goodness.
Well, also, you can set them to go up at 7 in the morning and down at 7 at night. And it's a
High-tech world right now.
lazy man's
sounds like it.
toy, but they are very, very nice. And we've done them. I've done them everywhere from maybe 25 inches wide to 190 inches wide.
So what kind of pricing are we talking about with this?
It varies depending on the product, basically. There's several different price ranges.
Okay.
But generally, they're within the top and the bottom price range, and almost everything we do is within 10% of value.
So you can get different quality depending on what you want to pay. Like,
Right. Well, the quality is good on all of the products.
okay.
It's the type of fabric, if you're getting a fabric. It's the type of shutter, although we have 3 different types of shutters. The problem in pricing is that they don't vary much. I tend to use the best that we have simply because I don't have problems with it. They're happy with it, and the price difference between the least expensive and the most expensive is no more than a couple dollars a square foot.
okay, well, that's good to know. Yeah.
I tend to tell them there are some, if they want to get cheap. I may not do the job. I may tell them you're not going to be happy with it, so I don't want to do it. And I've talked myself out of business occasionally. Not very often. I usually give them what they want.
Oh, great.
So when you say 3 types of shutters, so what 3 types?
Well, we have a low end that is a hollow shutter. It's a hollow core shutter.
Okay.
The frames are hollow, the vanes are hollow, and then we have a mid-range which have hollow frames but solid shutters, and then we have a solid shutter and frame. I tend to use the solid shutter and frame because the cost difference isn't worth the quality.
Sometimes I've seen those
Interesting.
shutters where they're plastic.
Yeah, well, that would be the hollow one.
Okay, okay.
That's what I was wondering, yeah.
Yeah.
Ours are an extruded product. The high end, the solid ones are an extruded product that we extrude in our own plants.
Okay.
They're not the Chinese shutters that some people use, where you don't know what's in the product. They have a tendency to throw formaldehyde and everything else in it.
Chemicals.
But ours are set up that they're made in America, and so we know what's in them. We have quality control, and it's a super product. It's a superior product.
So then the
Yes.
higher end one is a wood, or it can be a wood?
Well, we do have wood shutters. It's the cost difference in wood as opposed to the extruded. If you have to have a wood shutter that matches a library or something, you're going to spend more money.
Right.
We can get them.
Okay.
We can get them, but they're the highest end of the shutter that we have.
Okay, good to know.
All right, and then when someone calls you for an estimate, say, how long does it usually take you to go out? Are you a couple days or a week?
It varies. I have done estimates the same day that people have called me, and it just depends on scheduling. I'm generally free to do those things. So within a day or two, I can generally get out and find out what they need. I do all of when people call and say, I have a 4x4 window. No, well, they think they have a 4x4 window. But since I'm the one that pays the price if it's not made correctly, I measure every opening myself because I have to. Once I order them, I've bought them, I've purchased them, and so I have to make sure that they are correct.
So do you take a deposit before you order?
Generally speaking, I do. If I've done work for other people or people before, I generally don't. Fortunately, I've not been beat out of any product. So if I feel I'm going to have a problem with somebody, I may choose not to do business with them. That's the fortunate part about what I do.
Yeah, you can call the shots. So, Jim, do you have any promotions going on right now?
I don't have any special promotions. Occasionally what happens is the company will have a discontinued product that they'll discount. And so I will call people, particularly owners of property management companies. If they need the less expensive product, I can offer them a better price on that. With realtors, I also have tried to offer realtors that have sold a property to somebody and want to do something for them. I have a kind of a coupon product that I can give them a coupon, let's say for $250 toward a $2,000 job, so that they can, and it would be in their name, so that they can say, listen, here's $250 toward some window coverings should you choose to improve your home doing that.
That's a nice.
So it makes the agent look good. It's better than a dinner that I found.
I like that. That's a great idea.
Yeah, I do too.
I haven't done that as much as I'd like to do it. I haven't promoted it as much. I should, being a realtor, I should be able to talk with realtors about that. So
Now you have.
Yeah. And so that's your clientele is kind of the real estate industry, property management?
I get calls. I am available on the web. If you look up window covering Central Coast, I'll come up with a bunch of others. And so I get calls from people, for all types of people. Realtors, yes, but mainly just ordinary owners that want to improve their property.
Fantastic.
So if our viewers would like to get in touch with you, what's your contact?
I'm available. The best place to reach me, you can email me at cci@utech, spelled utech.net.
Right.
It's my email. Or you can call me at 805-268-0643, and I carry that phone. That's my cell phone. You can get me directly. You can leave a message if I'm busy and unable to answer. And I generally get back to people within 24 hours. In most cases sooner than that.
That's awesome.
People are amazed that I answer my cell phone. Some people don't. I do.
Yeah, we do too, unless it's...
Unless you know who it is. And
There's a lot of solicitors. Yeah, sorry.
It's 90% solicitors now, so it makes it difficult. One of the things that we try to do is that the one thing that I tell people, both owners and agents, is that most people spend money. They spend money now staging homes, and they spend money improving homes and painting and what have you. And one of the best things an owner can do as an owner is improve the house by doing window coverings. Yes. Shutters has been proven to add real value to the house. I've had appraisers tell me that, oh yeah, if they've got shutters in there, we'll add another $10,000 to the valuation. And so there are certain things you can do to improve value. Sellers don't often want to spend the money because they're not going to be able to reap the benefit of it if they're selling the property. But if they have, I've had owners rehab rentals that they've sold and put in some nice blinds, and the quality that we use is far superior to the big box store type China cut down styles that they have. So that adds real value to the property, and so that's it. You can't. There's only a few things you can do to add real value, and that's one of them.
Yep, agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate all the information, and thanks for coming on.
I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And if you have any further questions, I can be reached at 805-714-8124.
And my number is 805-878-5056. Thanks for watching.
Bye.